And the aim of the short daily podcast is, as it says on the tin, help you get a better broadcast, podcast and voice over voice. Hello, I'm Peter Stewart. Talking at the moment about various other speaking techniques. We're talking about ad-libs and filler words. So how do you extract distracting filler words from your speech? Well, not all filler words need to be cut out. I mean, especially if you're aiming to sound conversational. Would be odd perhaps in a news bulletin if you're sticking to a timed and signed off script to insert umms and errs and ums deliberately, of course, but removing them from all of your authentic speech pattern may get in the way of you genuinely connecting with the audience. Eliminating most of your filler words, though, and you'll instantly sound more intelligent and professional and will be less distracting to your audience. If you want to reduce or eliminate fillers, then there are some things that you can do. Today, let's go through 3 of those things. You can become more aware of what you say and when. Yeah, the first way to eliminate these disfluencies is to look or listen back to your recordings or recordings of your lives. So, very often called an air check or an ROT, the recording of the transmission. And note the filler words, where they are, and when you tend to use them. So it may be in a particular situation or certain part of a sentence or between sentences. Only you will know what was happening at the time, both in the studio and in your head. What were you thinking about when you actually stumbled and made an or an come out of your mouth? And whatever it was may be the cause of your distraction, so possibly a technical hitch that distracted you, or maybe a lost page of notes that you were looking for. That's part 1. Part 2, commit to eliminating those filler words. Because when you know the word or the words that you fall back on too often, make a conscious effort of taking them out. Better still, ask family or friends to pick you up whenever you say it. It's a bit like kind of Pavlov's dog experiment. You could have your producer in a radio or a podcast situation click on the talkback studio intercom every time you say the word on air. It may be annoying, but it's a really good way to get you to notice yourself repeating the old habit that you actually want to break. And also, finally, number 3, increase your prep and knowledge of the topic. Being better prepared is also an answer because you know more about the topic you're talking about, making better notes and using them, not being distracted in the studio and so on. I've given lots of tips about all of these issues over the last couple of weeks. So there you go. Part 1 of extracting distracting fillers. Tomorrow, come as no surprise frankly, it's going to be part 2 as Get a Better Broadcast, Podcast and Voice over Voice continues. From London, I'm Peter Stewart.